Well, good evening to all pro wrestling fans of all shapes and sizes from all around the world. Welcome to another Pro Wrestling Talk video brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. I'm your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. So, I wanted to get on here and talk for a bit. Want to give a Dream Star Grand Prix update. And I want to talk a little bit about Mercedes Mone. So, starting off with the Marigold Dream Star Grand Prix. Also, before I get into that, happy 19th anniversary to Ice Ribbon Joshi Pro Wrestling. As of June 20th, of course, it's June 20th over in Japan right now. That is their 19th anniversary as a promotion. Definitely enjoy Ice Ribbon. I got a chance to go to an Ice Ribbon show when I was in Japan on New Year's Eve. I went to Ribbon Mania 2024. It was a great show. It was actually one of my favorite shows that I attended while I was in Japan, especially sat front row, and the meet and greets were awesome. Pretty much everybody that competed was on the meet and greet. So, very great meet and greet experience and just overall a fun time. So, happy 19th anniversary to Ice Ribbon Joshi Pro Wrestling. And hopefully there will be many more and that the promotion continues to grow strong, showcase great shows, and yeah, can't see what's in store for Ice Ribbon next. So keep up the good work. Okay, on to the Marigold Dream Star Grand Prix news. Gonna start off with some unfortunate news. So, unfortunately, Natsumi Showzuki is going to be undergoing surgery to repair a dislocated right shoulder joint and a partially avulsion fracture of the labrum. So, kind of sort of a torn labrum. Word is that they're hoping that she'll return by the beginning of the new year, 2026, but because of this, she will not be able to compete in this year's Dream Star Grand Prix. Definitely unfortunate. We know she competed in this tournament last year, but yeah, just really unfortunate. I was thankful that I got a chance to meet her while I was in Japan. She was on the meet and greet for the New Year's show, or the New Year's Eve show. So, but yeah, she's really cool, and I just, speedy recovery for her. I mean, that sounds pretty serious and whatnot. So, yeah, speedy recovery. Sucks that she's gonna miss this tournament, but main thing is that she gets back to 100%. So, hope she takes her time, and looking forward to when she is able to return to in-ring action. But Natsumi Showzuki, we're going to miss you, but speedy recovery. Hope everything goes well. We'll be praying for you. Okay. And some more Marigold news. So, we now know the official Dream Star Grand Prix qualifier match. It will be a gauntlet match. It'll be a gauntlet match. It will take place on June 28th. That's next weekend. So, the competitors confirmed for the gauntlet match are as follows. Check it out. Alrighty, here are your competitors. So, we got Nao Ishikawa, we got Hummingbird, we got Rhea Seto, we got Komomo Minami, We have the newest rookie of Marigold, Yuka Yamazaki. We got Nagisa Tachibana. We have Yuka Minami. And from Marvelous, Senka Akatsuki. So yeah, that is going to be your competitors for the Dream Star Grand Prix 2025 Gauntlet Match Qualifier. But yeah, not a bad lineup. But at the same time, I do wonder if they're going to perhaps get another, maybe perhaps get somebody else to replace Natsumi Showzuki. So who knows? Maybe instead of one, they might go with two. Who knows? They might go with two. So, because I believe they still are going to want to keep the 16 competitor format. So, I think maybe perhaps, I don't know. I think they should possibly consider, maybe making this like a battle royal where the final two standing get the spots. With one being the qualifier, the other, taking Natsumi Showzuki's spot. I mean, unless they already have somebody else in mind, I think they should consider doing that. I really do. I don't think that's a bad idea if they consider doing that. So, but who out of this group do I think could win that qualifier? To be honest with you, I would like for it to be either Hummingbird or Senka Akatsuki. I think it would be nice to have some Marvelous representation in this tournament. So I think putting Senka in there, I think having her win this qualifier, I think would be great. But I really like Hummingbird, so it would be cool if Hummingbird got the spot as well. Heck, if it was up to me, I'd choose both Hummingbird and Senka. Hummingbird to replace Natsumi Showzuki and have Senka win this Gauntlet qualifier. But that's just me. I mean, I'm sure they have some sort of plan, perhaps for somebody to replace Natsumi Showzuki. I mean, shoot. I don't know how close Naho Yamada is to returning to action, but I wouldn't mind considering her. I mean, I would totally consider her. But I don't know. Like, hopefully they figure something out. Because, I mean, everyone else is pretty much... Well, then again, let's take a look. Let's actually take a look. So, let's just review everybody that's confirmed for the Dream Star Grand Prix. So let's review. So, Chan Yoda, Misa Matsui, Chiaki, Nagisa Nozaki, Kizuna Tanaka, Chika Goto, it was Natsumi Showzuki, but she's not in it now due to injury. Sari Yamaoka, Victoria Yuzuki, Koki Amare, Miku Ano, Mirai, Mai Sakurai, Utami Hayashishita, and Mayu Iwatani. So those are confirmed. They're confirmed. So, I mean... to be honest, like I said, I don't know how close Naho Yamada is to returning from injury. I really don't know if she's even close. But, I mean, it would be nice. And, I also noticed that Ryoko Sakamura is not in this qualifier. That's another thing I noticed. So, yeah, I don't know, y'all. What do y'all think? What do y'all think they should do? Who do you think should replace Natsumi Showzuki? Personally, I know some people want to say Takumi Iroha, but I mean, I guess that's possible, but I don't know. I don't know if I would include her in this one. But I mean, they could, I guess, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know if they may consider Sari, but honestly, I think I could see Sari in the 5-star for this year. But I don't know, y'all. Who do y'all think could be Natsumi Showzuki's replacement? But like I said, maybe they could consider for the qualifier going with 2 winners instead of 1. You know, just, one being the qualifier and the other one being Natsumi Showzuki's replacement. Because, I mean, to be honest, the only other person that I could see them replacing her is either Ryoko Sakamura or Naho Yamada, but you would think that they would be part of the qualifiers, but I don't think Naho Yamada's, ready to return from injury. And then, I definitely don't want Megaton or Gigaton or any of that crap. So I hope not Megaton. I really hope not Megaton. Shoot. It's just a bummer because at a time like this, it would have been nice to have a Sari or Nene Takahashi, but Nene just retired, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. Might have to bring in a freelancer or something. I don't know, maybe give Nori a call, but then again, Nori hasn't wrestled in Marigold since the last tournament, so that's the only thing with that. So, I don't know. What do y'all think? Who do y'all think should be Natsumi Showzuki's replacement? And who do you think is going to win the qualifier? Like I said, I would like to see either Hummingbird or Senka Akatsuki to win. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But yeah, so we'll find out come June 28th who will win the qualifier. And yeah, like I said, we'll see what they decide to do as far as potentially replacing Natsumi Showzuki. Okay. So, now that that's out the way, well, first off, before I get to Mercedes, I gotta talk about this and mention this. So apparently there are folks out there that are blaming the Zoey Stark and the Liv Morgan injuries on Kairi Sane being unsafe. Really? Really? Let's keep it real. The Zoey Stark injury was a freak, nasty injury. Landed wrong. I felt like the spot might have been rushed on that springboard. I think she was trying to do a springboard drop kick or something like that. And just a bad, nasty landing. Same thing with Liv. The whole counter into the leg takedown, she landed awkwardly. Shoulder dislocated. Folks have got to understand, it sucks, but these injuries happen, and we can't predict them. But to say that because of this Kairi is unsafe, it was nobody's fault, especially not hers. Like, come on now. Like, folks need to really get a grip and open their eyes, because this not the case. It's not the case. You know, it's unfortunate that these injuries happen. You know, it happens to the best of wrestlers of all shapes and sizes. But to say that because of those two injuries that Kairi is unsafe, y'all are bugging. Y'all are ridiculous. Anyway, now to Mercedes Mone. So, those that don't know, I'll just go ahead and show it. Mercedes Mone is now carrying 6 physical championships. That's right, 6 physical title belts. Yeah. So, just a recap of what she has. She has the AEW TBS Championship, the EWA Women's Championship, which was a title she just won not too long ago, the Rev Pro Undisputed British Women's Championship, the CMLL World Women's Championship, which she just won in that picture. So the Rev Pro title, that's technically 2 belts. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. And then she got the title from winning the Women's Owen Hart Cup Foundation tournament. Because remember, she got a belt for that. 6 physical championship belts she now holds. And to be honest, I think she's getting ready to win number 7 come All In when she takes on Toni Storm. Now, I know there are a lot of fans that are just loving this for her. There's a lot of fans that hate this as well. Here's my thing. I'm just going to give my honest opinion, my honest take on this. One, I think it's ridiculous. Because I'm sorry, I don't know about y'all, but the belt collector angle is just, it's overhyped now. Mainly because it happens too much. It used to be a rarity. But now within the last 5 or so years, we see it all the time. Multiple wrestlers carrying 2 or more championships. Like, it happens too much. It happens way too much. Like, we've had so many double title winner takes all matches within the last 3 years. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like, I just don't think it's a good look. I liked it when it was a rarity. When it was something that barely ever happened. Now, it pretty much happens all the time through multiple promotions. And it's just really annoying. It's really annoying. Now, the problem I have with Mercedes, like having 6, possibly soon having 7 belts, we know that these titles are not going to be defended consistently. I think out of all the titles that she has, the only title that has been defended consistently is the AEW TBS Championship, which is, of course, the main promotion that she's part of. But that's the thing. Like, folks have got to understand why it might be impressive and flashy and a big deal to see somebody holding 3, 4, multiple titles. But here's the thing. Y'all are the same folks that will turn around and say, hey, when is she going to defend this title? She hasn't defended it in forever. Or when is she going to defend this title again? Why? Why? You're so big on the wrestler having 5, 6, 7 plus titles, but yet you complain when they don't get defended. I mean, you can't have it both ways. You can't have it both ways. Think about it. The only title that she has that she's defended consistently is that AEW TBS Championship. She has locked in 17 defenses of that. 17 defenses of that. Great. Cool. The Rev Pro British Women's Championship. She's only defended it once since she's won it. Not to mention, she won it back in January, didn't defend it until April, and hasn't defended since. And here it is June. Almost in a few weeks, about to be July. I'm just saying. And I know it's only been a couple of days since she won the EWA Women's Championship. And then she just won the CMLL World Women's Championship last night. But think about it, y'all. Let's keep it real. Fans, non-fans, let's keep it real. We all know she's not going to have those titles defended consistently. I mean, you have to remember, this was the same woman that last year only had 15 matches. Only had 15 matches total last year. Not to mention, here, let's think about it. According to Cage Match, she only had 15 matches the entire year of 2024. 15. Not to mention, I want y'all to think about something. And I know I've mentioned this before. I want y'all to think about something. Okay? Since she returned from injury and, got signed to AEW and whatnot, which was May 26th of 2024, every match of that whole year was a title match. Every match that year was a title match. And then you have to think, every match that she's had, and this does include the injury time off, every match that she's had from May 13th of 2022 all the way up to March 9th of 2025 have all been title matches or tournament matches. They've all either been title matches or tournament matches. Let me repeat. From May 13th of 2022 to March 9th of 2025 have all been title matches or tournament matches. You see how that's an issue? And then I know folks want to say, oh, but she was injured. Let me also point something out. She got signed to AEW and had her first match. We have to remember, her first AEW match was a title match. Number 1, which was on May 26th of last year, 2024. Okay? So, you mean to tell me, being that she returned to wrestling, started wrestling AEW, official match, May 26th of 2024. Now, you mean to tell me, being that she started back near the end of May, and for that whole year only had 15 matches, from May to the end of December, only 15 matches, and you and folks want to call her the greatest? No. No. I'm sorry, but no. No. I got a big issue with that. And I don't even dislike Mercedes. I don't think she's that bad in the ring. I think she's all right. I would love to meet her. Sure, why not? But her being the greatest, or one of the greatest women's wrestlers in the world, I don't know. I don't know if I can agree with that. I don't know if I can agree with that. I don't know if I can agree with that. Not to mention, when she started back, well, actually, no. Let's go all the way back. So, the last, before that women's tag title match, that first women's tag title match, in May of 2022. May 9th was the last non-title normal match she had. It was a tag team match. So after May 9th of 2022, and like I said, I'm looking at Cage Match, she did not have another normal, non-title, non-tournament, non-stipulation, whatever, match until March 15th of this year, 2025, when she went to House of Glory and went up against Indy Hartwell. That was her first normal match. Normal, non-title, non-tournament, anything match since May 9th of 2022. Y'all don't see an issue with that? Y'all don't see an issue with that? Like, even talking to the Mercedes fans, y'all don't see an issue with that? I'm just saying. It's kind of a big deal. That's a big deal. I mean, not even any dang on proving ground matches or anything like that. You know? And so far this year, she's only had 1, 2, 3, 4 just regular matches. 4. And here it is, making its way towards mid to end of June. I'm just saying, y'all. Like, I'm just saying, think about a lot of this. You know, her being the greatest. Like, these aren't the type of moves that would fall into that category. I mean, we're just basing this off the fact that she's holding a number of belts. But it's like, I feel like the only title that she's really earned, to be honest with you. I mean, she won the Owen Hart Cup Foundation tournament for the ladies. So, does she deserve the title shot? Yeah. I mean, she earned it. She won that tournament. She earned it. But it's like, you got to remember, this is the same person that debuted in AEW, and her first match was a title match. Let's keep that in mind. I'm just saying, y'all. Like, the Mercedes fans, like, I get y'all love her. Great. Awesome. But y'all have to also understand why there are a lot of people that don't like her. And I'm not even talking like personality-wise, because, like I said, I can only say, but, you know, anything in regards to her accomplishments or whatnot. But I don't know her. I don't know her personally, so I'm not really gonna judge or go into that because I don't know her like that. Okay. Not to mention, let's also keep it real. I mean, even going back to WWE, which I know she's done a lot of, but let's keep it real. Y'all do remember and understand that a lot of her title reigns in WWE were extremely short. Y'all do understand that, right? I mean, first reign as WWE Women's Champion only lasted 27 days. Let's see. Then when she was Raw Women's Champion, her second time, only lasted 27 days. Third time, only lasted 20 days. Fourth time, only lasted 8 days. Fifth time, 34 days. You know, when she was Women's Tag Champion with Bayley, that only lasted 49 days. Not only that, lost on the second defense. I mean, we gotta also keep in mind a lot of Mercedes title reigns in the WWE, you know, when she was Sasha Banks, were pretty freaking short. Let's keep that in mind. Now, do I think she's doing much better now outside of the WWE? Yeah, I would agree with that. I would definitely agree with that. But I think a big thing, number one, I wish she would get rid of that freaking finisher. Because she's botched her finisher more than she's hit it successfully. Let's just keep it real. If y'all feel otherwise, y'all hadn't been paying attention to her matches. I'ma just lay it out there. But yeah, I would say she's doing much better outside of WWE. I mean, she had a great run as NJPW Strong Women's Champion. You know, she's still the AEW TBS Champion, of which she has been defending that. So, I mean, and, you know, she didn't even get pinned when she lost the Strong Women's Championship. So, it's like, I think a lot of it is booking. Now, as far as creative control, I mean, maybe she has some say in it, maybe she doesn't. I don't know. I'm not going to assume anything because I'm just a fan. I don't know what goes on backstage, you know, within creative or anything like that. So I'm not going to make assumptions. Unless she spoke it out herself, I'm not going to make assumptions. But the booking definitely has said a lot as far as how things have been for her within the last year and up to now. So, take that for what you will. Like I said, I don't think she's trash in the ring. I mean, I've seen better, sure. But, say that she's the greatest just with this run she's been having with all these belts. But when you really dig down into it, it doesn't add up. It really doesn't add up. But that's just my honest thoughts on it. But like I said, we'll see what happens, but I have a feeling she's going to win the AEW Women's Championship and dethrone Toni Storm. I have that feeling. But we'll see. Anyway, that'll do it for this video. Let me know what y'all's thoughts are. What do you think about the competitors for the Dream Star Grand Prix Gauntlet Qualifier? Who do you think will win it? Who do you think could replace Natsumi Showzuki? And what are your honest thoughts on the whole situation with the injuries with, you know, Zoey, Liv, a lot of what people are saying about Kairi Sane. And most of all, let me know your honest thoughts on Mercedes Mone now that she has 6 physical championship belts. Do y'all feel she's in discussion for the greatest of all time or greatest run for the women? Let me know your thoughts. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell while you're at it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. For another Pro Wrestling Talk, brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. My name is Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. Hope everybody has a blessed evening, and I will see y'all in the next video and or live stream. Later.